Hello and welcome back to Diablo 3. That was weird. Anyway, we're back in Diablo 3. We are in Act 5, and today we're finally really getting into Act 5, because last time we kind of ran out of time and didn't get very far. But today's different. So let's dive right in. We have, as you can see on the map here, we have a bunch of people to talk to, and we might as well, I don't know, get that started right away. To Lord Vermilion.
I know who is responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
But we heard that already. That's so weird. Oh, before I do anything else though, I crafted 3 flawless royal rubies to put into our awesome armor here, which gives us 560 plus 840 strength, I think. Could be around there. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever recover those, but I have a bunch, so it doesn't really matter. Awesome. So that should give us more damage. I hope it does, otherwise I'm gonna be peeved.
At long last.
We heard that too. I won't take his insults.
My library isn't far from here.
We heard that too.
I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I? You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Ragus, haven't
We heard that too. Maybe there's something else now.
It's never been found.
But I kinda think not, no. This has all been talked out. Let's have a heal from this guy.
We stayed to fight, Robert and me. But it fell.
You did what?
Okay, yeah, we heard that. It's weird that it didn't save that. Makes me wonder what else it didn't save, but it's gonna be okay. Okay, it's just repeating itself. Let's talk to General Torion? I don't know.
General Torion,
and get the quest started.
What was that Death Maiden doing in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Then I will destroy these crucibles and cut off Malthael's supply of troops.
Okay.
The soul crucibles turn the dead into reapers?
Sadly, yes.
The Death Maidens look like angels.
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
That's not good. Nobody should follow anybody on the path to darkness, unless there's light coming out on the other side, then maybe they should.
It's just death in horror. I thought I'd be safe here, but we've nowhere left to hide.
The lock was broken, magically by Tyrael, I presume. And we're in the Westmarch Commons. And our first journal right away, Urzel's journal.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.
Get away!
Oh, crap. I should have waited for, to use my shoulders, my magic shoulders that spawn enemies when I use shrines. Did somebody please help me get this guy? This is just insane. Die already. There we go. Okay. View the new armor, because we just socketed it with 3 best quality gems.
All know the reputation of the exorcists of Westmarch. Those spiritual warriors specialized in removing demonic possession. By custom, they arrive in darkness, clad in cloaks as black as the night that conjured them. They work in secret, extracting the demons that dwell within their subjects. Now, Malthael has turned them, and they roam the city in their inhuman forms, stripping the souls from all they encounter.
This place kind of reminds me of is it Riften in Skyrim, where you have the robber barons and whatnot in the sewers down there. I don't know, it just gives me those vibes. What's this? It sucks. So that the treasure goblin we encountered was completely useless, just like they usually are. Let's go in here into the contested villa. What's happening? Talk to me, people.
My wrath is low.
We've got to save my friends.
They're getting outside. Well, I'm gonna loot the place first.
This is all Justinian's fault. Some king he is.
Well, you know what? I did re-up the music a little bit, but maybe it's a bit too much. Gonna lower it down to 75 again. I hope it's not too bad. Okay, what's going on here?
King Justinian must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up.
This is the worst possible time to turn on each other.
But this is our chance to get out from under the king's yoke.
Yoke. You're such a yokel.
I encountered the most troublesome bats in the caves outside Westmarch. My companions and I had sheltered there with the intent of organizing my many records, when the miserable creatures appeared and tore several of the scrolls to pieces. Truly, the world shall be a poorer place for this lost wisdom.
I just want to take a look around here in this room. It looks very comfy. We have a nice fireplace here and these statues here carved into stone. Very cool. Okay, what's through here? Another exorcist. Whoops, that was a misplaced pillar of light.
Had enough?
I should hope so. I know I have. Is this the reward for my trouble here? I guess so.
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us all. If you don't believe me, read this. His private journal.
What are you doing?
Did you get this?
Yeah.
Well, let's just say it's from someone who cares about us common folk.
I am so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if I don't keep the peasants in their place. Oh, my position is hopeless.
Nothing down there? Okay. So his position is hopeless. Because he can't keep the peasants in place. That's a rough deal he's got there. Poor king.
Cower before Zakarum.
Summoner of the Dead. Don't think we've encountered any of those before. Ooh, money. I like money. Let's go in here. What's Old Smuggler's Warehouse? There's gotta be some good stuff in here.
Attacks are getting worse. They'll reach the survivors soon.
I require more wrath.
Okay, I shall give you more wrath. I feel very underpowered for some reason. Why is that? Ooh, that was not a good scream. Where are those screams coming from? They are terrifying and very annoying. Somebody put that girl out of misery.
We've been here for days. These people can't last much longer.
There's a survivors' enclave near here. Get everyone over there.
That wasn't too bad. It was fairly an inconvenience, actually, and we do get a resplendent chest for it. Anything good in there? Probably not. These pants could be alright. What do we lose though? The regen of life. That's okay. We do gain... No, we also lose... we gain life per second, but we lose the resistances. And that's for 0.7% damage. Nope. That's a big old nope from me. Let's get out of here. Explore the rest of the Westmarch Commonwealth. These corpses are useless.
Cower before Zakarum.
After Malthael's disappearance, the Angiris Council appointed his most loyal servant, Urzael, to find him and bring him back to the high heavens. Urzael, accompanied by the sect of maidens who were Malthael's closest followers, set out to find their absent master. They never returned.
Ooh, more side quests. Tustine's Brewery. There's a chandelier here. Can I get that? Can I lower that? No. Wanted to drop it on the mobs here. Just doesn't work that way. Okay, dude, let's do this.
Some of my men are pinned down in the courtyard, fighting revenants. Please help me rescue them.
Ooh, Hushgrave, the usurper. Usurp this. You have been usurped. Whatever that means. Good. We got this. It doesn't really strike me as better.
Do you know why this is happening? It's madness!
Get your men to the Survivors' Enclave in the courtyard of the Zakarum Cathedral. Go!
We're getting so much XP and it doesn't really make a dent here on the XP bar. Are these dead people in the streets? Okay. But they must have some kind of body service here. They're not in the streets, they're on the sidewalk. So that's very convenient for carts or whatever that need to pass through here.
Time to test my skill.
Who's this guy? Foul Stew the Horror. He's gonna be dead in a second. So am I. Ugh. There he goes. Yeah, that was good. All this equipment just sucks though. Where's our luck from last time where we played a second and got the first upgrade? Death Maiden. Have some death, maiden, will you? Yeah, okay, there's more over here to check out. Should have gone there first. But I'm never really sure where to go.
Not enough RAM.
Who are you, an exorcist? Shouldn't you be on our side? I don't get that. Punisher. Plague Tunnels, level 1. Okay, that's a multi-level little area here. Let's check out the rest here first. Okay, no, just the stench of death. That's alright. Let's go into the tunnels. rat collar.
I enjoyed that.
The phantasms are unlike any spirits I have seen on Sanctuary. They bear a resemblance to lesser demons, but the souls of demons are always reborn in the hells. I suspect the phantasms may be the remnants of some early Nephilim, those born more demon than angel.
Get a nice little Halloween violin solo here. Very moody. Really adds to the atmosphere. I like that.
The great pestilence in Westmarch killed both humans and beasts alike. The panicked survivors then threw the corpses of both into the plague tunnels. Now the Reaper's presence has revived many of those interred there, with the bones of beasts rising again as skeletal crawlers, driven to kill the living.
Do I strike you as weaker than last time?
Light be damned.
Kind of feels like I'm very weak. Maybe it's just me.
Not enough rat.
Freaking undead. Die already. More rats. Knew I smelled a rat.
Burn in the light.
What the heck is this? Suwaya. Or some such. I'm just getting this now, but this is all filled with bones here. Very creepy. Let's get rid of this crap. Aha, we've come full circle. Well, that got us nowhere slowly. Let's uncover this little bit here as well. Completion's sake. These rats are tough. Okay, so far so good. We have only one way to go now. I like that. One of those things, okay. A satchel.
The repository of bones, commonly called the plague tunnels, were originally used to bury Westmarch's indigent. However, when the Great Pestilence struck, the city decided the tunnels would serve just as well for plague victims, lest Westmarch become overwhelmed by the ever-increasing piles of the dead.
Did our crusader really just say what an interesting smell? It's kind of gross. Furnaces of some sort. More rat collars, insignias, brimstone. Let's get out of here. Whoops. Couldn't get this guy. Enraged phantasm. There you go. Die. I'll see you in hell from heaven. hopefully. Okay, this all sucks, of course.